I had my own house. I had my own business. I had different vehicles, and things just happen in your life sometimes.
For most of his life, Graham didn't know financial hardship.
If someone had told me 6 years ago that I was going to wind up homeless, I wouldn't have believed them.
After being diagnosed with stomach cancer, he stopped working and he got behind on bills. Then, when his mother needed to go into assisted living, there was only one option.
And the only way to do that was we had to sell the property to go ahead and do that. And the next thing I know, I was homeless.
It happened quite suddenly for Stephen as well.
It was like a punch to the gut. It's like, where do I go from here?
After his wife passed away, he couldn't afford to pay rent on his own.
I never expected to be homeless. I always expected to be self-sufficient, somebody that could take care of himself.
Stephen is staying at a shelter now and thankful for access to basic necessities that he once so easily took for granted.
Supplied me with the food, which I'm grateful for, a bed to sleep on. Really couldn't ask for much more.
Both men say it's been an unexpected and catastrophic change in perspective.
Yeah, honestly, I thought that a lot of the homeless were drug addicts and alcoholics, and yeah, that's part of it, but a lot of homeless people are just people that are down on their luck, going through tough times, and sometimes bad things happen to good people.
I was used to being able to throw money at problems, and well, I guess this has made me aware of the fact that financial success isn't happiness, and I've discovered that my world is smaller now. I don't have to be rich to be happy. I just have to have some quality in my life.
Telling their stories to help others think twice about homelessness and challenging everyone to be part of the solution.
Don't judge a book by its cover.
I think that we all need to have a heart, and I think the greatest gift we have for ourselves is the gift of reaching out and helping other people.
Graham is now in his own apartment, and Stephen is hoping to get his own place in January. You can hear more stories like this through our Faces of Homelessness campaign on our website, WMUR.com/FOH. Catherine Underwood, WMUR News 9.